So we're sitting at this lovely bench that I talked about last week while we do our laundry. And it feels very nice out here. Last week when we were here, the weather was really bad. It was like raining and flooding. What? I'm gonna make a face.
Yeah, you looked at me.
Since I've gotten glasses, I keep doing this. And this. And I keep having to tell myself in my head to stop. And then forgetting and doing it again. Okay, I'm sharing my poems. Alone I lay and wonder, why does my soul rest in this body, restlessly? The trees grow and change, my mind stays the same, reproducing flowers, reproducing cells. My soul wishes for silent land, eternity of empty. I wish not to be while land will just be. Cool winter air washing above the river, while I lay and stare. How impossible it feels to be human. Reflecting through my poems, I see not only admiration for nature, but envy for nature, even though I'm part of nature, if that makes sense. Reading through my things, all of my poems, I see myself wishing so much to be a different part of nature. Because being human feels so complicated. The glass and the sand, pressure where we stand. When this all ends, will it begin again? Appetite for life. And then I did a lyric from Live to Rise by Audioslave. Like the sun, we will live to rise. We will live and die, ignite again. I don't believe that my poems are good. I just believe they are how I'm feeling. And I know that other people can find that fascinating because I find it fascinating reading other people's poems because you can learn so much from a person on how they write and what they describe. Because when you love something, you put detail in it. You give it lots of detail, lots of attention, and you can tell what people truly care about by the things that they write about. And you can tell that I really care about nature, and I guess spirituality. What happens after we die, I think. Like, I think a lot about the eternity of our souls, not really the human experience on the earth. If that makes sense. Moths gathered to my light, tumbling across the vines. Blind were others, smothering. Takes that weren't true, opportunity lost on you. Cave of bats lost sight, wet wood piled smothering me. Misjudged intentions clinging to the dim, just a flame gone shin. Write my poems like they're lyrics, but I can't sing, so I end up just reading them. Trying to find one of my favorites that I've written. I like to listen to instrumental music, just the instrumental part without lyrics, and write. One song that I really love that I like to listen to while I write, it's in here. I'll tell it to you when I find it. It's Night Surf by Soundgarden. Velvet crushed, ashes gray, another life taken away. Dancing close, purple tide. Choose your life, you can't have mine. Drinking up instrumental gold. All these days won't grow old. Apple smooth, hard to breathe. No mistake, sins or greed. I'll share one more. When I say I envy being part of nature, I wish to be the wind or the soil that helps a flower grow. And sometimes I like to imagine that if the trees could, they would wish to be me, running through the forest and admiring nature's beauty. I wonder when I lived on the land and I was sitting next to the water and just being completely immersed into it, I was just thinking, what if the trees are watching me and they feel the same way? They wish to be free, to explore, to be curious, to think. And it was just a completely different perspective, because sometimes I wish so much to just be something so simple. But what if a tree wishes to be more complex?